Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arif Hikudin Yusuf Kamal and my matrix number is AA191980. I am one of my group members for this group project, and our topic for the group project is automatic light switcher using LDR. Okay, first of all, the introduction is in 21st century, it is quite impossible to avoid accidents during night without lights. So, street light is the essential part in our busy life for safety purposes. But the manpower required for controlling the light cuts a huge cost. So, in this situation, these projects help to reduce the cost of manpower and reducing power consumption. During daytime, there is no essence of street lights, so the LEDs keeps the street lights off. As soon as the light intensity is low than the LDR, it started working and the light is switched on. Motion sensor has a huge indoor and outdoor application. Very common application of motion sensor is activation of automatic door opening. Motion sensor also used instead of conventional sensor because of its accuracy. Motion sensor also used as an alarm when it detects the motion of a possible intruder. So next is the problem state. Existing methods like registering the complaint, switching on or off the light manually is time consuming and requires manpower. The new method, automatic on or off and fault detection without human intervention, is easier when compared to the existing system. We propose an automatic light control system which eliminates the disadvantages of the existing system by taking date and time from the GPS, as it also gives information about the position of the system. Based on the results, the microcontroller calculates and automatically detects geographical area and retrieve relevant data for sunrise and sunset in the area, respectively, ensures very precise on or off mode of the lighting system. It increases bulb life in result of dimming effect. So the objectives for this project is, okay, first is to provide lighting to the streets such that minimum possible power is consumed during nights. Next is to manage the traffic flow smoothly and efficiently during night. Third is to replace the conventional halogen lamp with the power LED in the lighting system. Next is to develop the hardware of control units, and the last is to test and validate the design system. And the limitation or disadvantages is LDRs are highly inaccurate with high response time, about 10 seconds or 100 seconds of milliseconds. Next is resistance varies continuously, analog in photoresistor and are rough in nature. Third is photodiodes are temperature sensitive and are unidirectional unlike photoresistor. And last is phototransistor cannot withstand voltage above 1000 volts. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Bismillah and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zulfaqar Bezamri, number matrix AA190113. Today I want to present to you about the literature of review of literature. Okay, Bangladesh faces a major regarding electricity. Its rate of generation of electricity is less than consumption. Even small implementation can make large contribution on large scale. We know in this area of development more and more numbers of highways, expressways and others more. Thus an automation is needed to improve this condition. In the prior automation system, for example only use LDR, the system could only reduce the manual switching, but power saving could not be handled. It can control on and off distribution line of specific region based on the intensity of the daylight. Was an easily programmable to perform data transfer, data security, design, the control system, and tracking the changes in the system. Street lights are controlled by photocell. These have only one function, which is switching light on and off according to the factory fixed light level thresholds. Okay. Telesol purpose system operates by replacing the traditional photocell with an outstation. This performs the lamp switching and monitoring function.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Daham Abdul Hadi, and number matric is AA191890. Okay. We group present about the topic automatic light switch using LDR. Okay. My part is present about the methodology. At the methodology have a two type, block diagram and flow chart. Okay, now I will explain about the block diagram. Okay, first from the power supply, and then the power go to the LDR. After LDR, go to the amplify. After amplify, go to the switch. At the switching, it can be off and on. If the switch turn on, the bulb will bright. Okay. If off is not light. Okay, and then I will explain about the flow chart. Okay. Now the flow chart show the start. After the start, go to the initialize. After initialize, go to mode selection. At the mode selection have a two type. First manual, second is auto. Okay, now we talk about the manual. After from the mode selection, from go to the manual, and then manual go to the button. This button using a physical lah, manual, and then go to get firing angle. After that, set fire angle and then start. After start, on, and then return the to previous. Okay. Now I will present about the auto. Okay, from mode selection, go to the auto, and then go to LDR. At auto not using the physical. Yes, it's just auto. Okay, from LDR, and then if a light is not, lamp intensity increase or LDR is on. If the light is on available, the lamp intensity is decreased or LDR is off. Yes, like terbalik gitu lah. And then go to the on, and then return to previous program. Okay, I that's all about the methodology. And then we pass to the who we present about the result and the discussion. Okay, thank you.
My name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Muhammad Radwan. My metric number is AA191157. I'm gonna explain about the simulation. For your information, my group get the automatic light switcher using LDR for the group project. For the LDR, this is our circuit for the project. We're using direct voltage battery, potentiometer, 100 kilo ohms, 2 transistor BC547, 1 resistor 1 kilo ohm, a diode, a relay that the value is 12 volt, the alternator that the amplitude is 220 volt and the frequency is 1 Hz. For the output, we choose the bulb. The nominal voltage is 220 volt, same to the alternator, and the resistor is 1 kilo ohm. Okay, let me explain. If the as as the value show in the LCD here, if the value is less than 1, that means the LDR does not detect any light, so the bulb will light up. We run. As you can see, the bulb is blinking yellow. That means the circuit is run at the night. If the value at the LCD is more bigger than 1, that means the LDR detects any light, which means um, the circuit is run at the morning, so the bulb will not light up. Yes, the bulb is still blank. Okay, next we move to the bill of materials. For the bills of materials, 1 resistor 1 kilo ohms, 2 transistor BC547, 1 diode, B1 is battery, RL1 is relay, L1 is lamp, LDR1, RV1 is potentiometer. Okay, next we must use electrical rules check to see any errors on the circuit. As you can see, there is no errors found. That means the circuit is run completely without any errors. That's all from me.
Okay, the last and not least, the conclusion. Okay, this project is automatic street light system. It is very economical because it is very cheap budget project. So it can play an important role to save energy consumption. As a product design engineer, we are trying to analyze the product in such a way that it will be less costly, appearance, user-friendly, economical, improve performance, and after all, satisfy customer requirements. But our effort will be successful if the customer satisfied to get this project benefit. We think perseverance is required among the customer to find out what the improvement in design. I think that's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears, your time, and everything by listening to my team present about the auto switch lights using LDR. Thank you. That's all.